is to be able to go back to the basics, that when we didn't have a whole lot of choices about what we could do, just go back to the basics. Sometimes you see that money doesn't make everything better. There are people that had it when they didn't have much money. They had actually better relationships, and they could come home and be with each other and love each other and not have as many distractions in their life. And so sometimes when things get off course, you have to go back to the fundamentals, back to the basics. And this is where I believe that we are. When you get too high there, every now and then, if when children start acting like they have lost their mind, mamas and grandmamas used to just shake them. Now, doctors tell us today that that's not really safe, because sometimes the brain is still developing and growing, and you could actually cause some brain damage by trying to shake some sense into them. I don't know whether they were trying to shake the devil out or shake some sense into. Maybe they were trying to do a combination of the two. But it is our effort to be able to go back and to lay foundations into the lives of God's precious people and do it right. Whenever you find something that's broken, go back and see how it was put together to begin with, and then you'll learn how to fix it. Oftentimes, I tell people the very things that we use in premarital counseling are the same truths that help to restore people who are having trouble in the marriage. You go back to how God designed it to be. And so we learn the building blocks of our lives by learning foundations. And every now and then you have to revisit the foundations so that we don't take them for granted and begin to build on something that is not a foundation, because our lives cannot grow any higher than the foundation which supports it. In Proverbs chapter 22, notice verse 1. A good name is to be chosen rather than great riches, loving favor rather than silver and gold. Now, let me just say the lesson that we learned just from that verse is that favor is not for sale. You cannot buy true favor. You can't buy favor. Now, and here's a principle that you learn from here, is that favor is better than money.